Hey, how's it going? Thanks for tagging along today. You and I are at Kelowna Motorsports in Kelowna, BC, Canada, and we're checking out a 2023 CF Moto UForce 800. Pretty cool looking machine. Stick around, we'll check it out. So this guy is going to be a V twin cylinder, liquid cooled, single overhead cam, 8 valve, 4-stroke engine. It will have 800cc displacement, a 91 by 61.5 millimeter bore and stroke. It's got a 10.3 to 1 compression. It is a fuel injected engine, which is cool. And as I said, liquid cooled, electric start, and you got a 30 amp battery system on there. You're going to have a wheelbase of 1830 millimeters or 72 inches. You're going to have a seat height of 445 millimeters or 17.5 inches. You're going to have 260 millimeters or 10 inches of ground clearance, 26 liter or 6.86 gallon fuel capacity. The vehicle weight with all the fluids would be 625 kilograms or 1,378 pounds. You got a 567 kilogram or 1,250 pound towing capacity, and the rear box capacity is 272 kilograms or 600 pounds. So if you've been following CF Moto at all, you'll know that they're typical for their CV Tech IBC clutch system in their transmissions. So again, it's just basically a constant velocity transmission. It'll have your low, high, neutral, reverse, and park. It will also have a park lock shift system. Your powertrain, of course, is 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive with a locking front diff. And the switch that they used for the locking front diff on here looks very much like the Yamaha switch, you'll see in a minute. So when it comes to tires and wheels on this guy, so again with the CF Motos, you're going to get some added features that the other guys won't give you right off the hop. So it's going to have 14 by 7-inch aluminum rims all the way around, so you're going to have a 14 by 7 on the front, 14 by 8 in the rear. And it's going to come with these A-Buzz tires that are also Chinese made, but these are the tires I had on my CF Moto machine, and you know what, I was actually quite impressed with them. They were excellent in the snow, all around good performance. I was actually quite happy with them. So you probably won't need to upgrade tires on this guy at the very beginning. I would wear these out and then go buy something better afterwards, but these will do you quite well. So in the front you'll have a 26 by 9 by 14 and a 26 by 11 by 14 in the rear. So for the front suspension, it's going to be a double A-arm independent suspension with a hydraulic shock on the front. You're going to have 160 millimeters or 6.3 inches of wheel travel. The rear suspension is again a double A-arm independent suspension with a hydraulic shock. It's going to be 200 millimeters or 7.8 inches of wheel travel. And it will come with electric power steering as well. And when it comes for braking power, it's going to be a 4-wheel hydraulic disc brake system. And as far as warranty is concerned, here in Canada, the CF Moto's Canada Standard 5-year warranty includes a 12-month manufacturer limited warranty and a 48-month powertrain limited warranty. That's pretty cool. It's much longer than all of its competitors. So I'm liking the design on this thing. It looks like it's big enough to get some work done around the farm, around the house, or even if you just got to go into the bush to get firewood and stuff like that. I think this will do you quite well. It is firewood getting season again for us here, and I was out in the bush a couple days ago with my CF Moto 800 C-Force, and it was accomplishing some pretty amazing things. I've got a little wooden box on the back of mine. I've taken off the rear seat and the rear box, and I've made a plywood box in its place, kind of to resemble this thing here. And I had that full of wood, had wood on the front rack, and pulling a mini trailer full of wood, and the thing was just crawling all over the place. Nothing was stopping it, so it was pretty impressive. I would imagine this guy would do the same thing. The one thing right off the bat that was really annoying were these doors, because they're sprung wound, or they got a rubber strap there, so they're kind of tiny, and it was just a real pain in the butt to get in. The floor is super slippery in there as well, and we're not even wet in there yet, so you know, minor things, right? But here's that four-wheel drive switch I was telling you about. So you would push that in for your four-wheel drive, swing that over, push this out for your front locking diff. Yamaha's got the identical system. It's got your typical CF Moto display, which tells you everything you'd want to know. You got some buttons there for hazards. That's weird. Okay, so that one there is for your hazards. Not sure what that's for. Weird. Fully automatic, so if you can drive a car, you can drive one of these babies. There's your e-brake as well. Very car-like. Got a couple of cup holders. That's usually where the air filter system is. It was quite comfortable in there when I sat in it to drive it to this spot. The styling's quite nice. It will come with its own winch too, which is a bonus. You're gonna have lots of legroom on either side. Great grab bar there. Lockable glove box, which is kind of cool. So inside you're gonna have your winch controls that come with it. Looks like a wireless control comes with it as well. Here you've got a trailer wiring harness. So if you're pulling a trailer, you can wire it up, so you've actually got your lights that work on it too. This is kind of cool. Noticing the plastics are a little bit better, which is good. Starting to use a better quality plastic than they did on my 2018 quad. Got a power supply there, which is good. No roof on this one though. That's interesting. I'm sure the roofs aren't that expensive. Would be kind of cool. Of course, your gas tanks here, like the majority of them are. Got a decent box here in the back. And on the sides are going to be your tilt levers. So that tilts at a great angle. Perfect. And there's where the magic happens. So you're going to have a 2-inch receiver on there, which is awesome. Comes with its own insert like you see there. And another bonus, reverse lights. It's about time these manufacturers are cluing in. So cool. Got a decent tailgate. Again, the plastic feels pretty good. Decent weight rating back there. Decent room. Could definitely strap in a dog kennel in there if you had a dog to bring with you, and your cooler, and or go get a decent load of firewood. 12-volt power supply on the driver's side, just underneath the steering wheel, which is kind of cool. So this guy will have built-in signal lights and a horn as well. Just kind of the things that CF Moto comes with, which is kind of cool. It actually is kind of handy, to be honest. So I finally figured out how to open the hood on this thing. It's just right under the emblem here. Or is it? Okay, that was entirely too flimsy. I don't like that at all. It just opened by fluke, even though you're hitting a lever back and forth all the time. But anyway, here's your front hatch with your battery, your hydraulics, ECM, relays and fuses. So everything is pretty central, which is great. Wouldn't say it's a storage unit, but that's okay. Well guys, that about sum up yet another one for Canadian Quadders Review. So appreciate you guys being here today. Thank you for clicking on the video. Please remember to click like and subscribe before you leave. It'd be awesome if we can get 10 likes for this video. It really would help the algorithms and help the channel to grow. And come on down to Kelowna Powersports in Kelowna, BC, Canada. Check all of these guys out here. They got a fantastic showroom, tons of parts, tons of accessories. They're also a Honda dealer and a BMW dealer as well. So they got lots of stuff in their showroom for you guys to pick and choose and do your thing, and you won't be happy, and you won't be disappointed that you came. So with that, I'm out of here. Thanks guys for everything, and we'll see you on the next one.